Hello students, myself is Parminder Singh from Prab Kirpa classes. Our today's topic is 11 key factors to consider before purchasing antivirus. In our earlier course on antivirus, we had learned that antivirus software is a software which protects our computer system or mobile devices or other similar devices from viruses and other malicious softwares. We had also learned that the antivirus software makes use of signature based analysis, heuristic analysis, behavior analysis, real time scanning, artificial intelligence, machine learning, cloud analysis, so that it may detect the viruses as well as the malicious softwares which may be there in our computer system. We had also learned in our earlier course that after detecting viruses or malicious software, the antivirus software may quarantine the infected file, or it may remove the infected file, or some antivirus software also have the ability to repair the infected file, or it may take such other actions which we have discussed in detail. We had also learnt many things in our earlier course. Now in this course, we will learn that there are many important points which we should consider before purchasing antivirus, such as what are the various benefits, whether it provides us the real-time scanning, what is its price in relation to its the benefits, whether it provides us the facility of cloud analysis, whether it provides firewall or such other features. We will discuss it in detail. The students will also learn that while purchasing antivirus software, we should keep in mind that our antivirus software should be compatible with the operating system of our computer so that the performance of our computer system may not suffer. We will also learn that password manager facility which may be provided, because some antivirus software provides the facility of password manager, and password manager helps us in creating strong unique passwords, and we need not to remember the passwords, as the password manager stores the all our passwords in its safe. We will also understand that antivirus will continue to face many challenges in future, because the cyber criminals are using not only the artificial intelligence, machine learning, but also the many other latest technologies to develop more and more new forms of viruses, and so the antivirus will have to face many challenges in future. We will also understand that there are many legal and ethical considerations in antivirus software, and we should purchase the original antivirus software from the market so that we can get better protection, because it is quite possible that someone may have installed some malicious software in the antivirus software, and it may, the installing of the infected antivirus software which has been sent to us by some person free of cost may result into theft of the our personal data or business data, and we should not engage in unauthorized copying of the antivirus software. The student will also learn that it is the ethical responsibility of the user that if he finds any weakness in the antivirus software, he should immediately inform the antivirus software vendor so that he may take necessary steps for the removal of that weakness. The students will also learn that some antivirus software also provide the facility of cloud-based scanning, where the scanning of the suspicious file is not done in the local computer but in the vendor's server. That is the server which is maintained by the vendor, and all the analysis of the suspicious file is done in the cloud server, and after detecting any threat or any virus, the server will inform the antivirus software accordingly, and the antivirus software which is installed in our computer system will act on the basis of the verdict of the cloud-based server. And the student will also learn that there are many emerging trends in antivirus software as they are adopting antivirus software vendors are changing the antivirus software to make use of artificial intelligence, machine intelligence, cloud scanning, behavior analysis, and also to take care of zero-day threats and advanced persistent threats. So as the technology is changing, antivirus software is also changing itself so that it may be in a position to provide better protection to the computer systems of the users. Our today's topic is key factors to consider before purchasing antivirus. Suppose I am a layman and I want to purchase antivirus for my computer. I have no knowledge about the working of antivirus and what are the benefits of antivirus. I am going to install antivirus because one of my friends has suggested to install the same in our computer. I went to the market and contact the one of the shopkeepers. The said shopkeeper gives me three options that one of the antivirus cost is $100, other $70, and the third one he shows me that it is of $50. The said shopkeeper is going to earn say $5 in first case. This is A brand, this is B brand, and this is C brand. And in this case, he will earn $15. And in the case of C brand, which might be the some local brand of antivirus, he will earn $20. While the shopkeeper will show me the various types of antivirus software, and when I ask him what type of antivirus which should I purchase, he will ask me for what purpose you are going to purchase. I have a small shop and for the purpose of some accounts keeping I will use it. Or you may say that my child wants to play some games or some minor work of the school, he will use the computer. The shopkeeper will say, no problem. Then you may choose any of these two options. It will serve the purpose. Why to spend more? It will be better if you purchase this. The shopkeeper will suggest you this because you do not know that the shopkeeper will earn more profit by selling the C brand. You are a layman. You do not know that what the benefits of A brand of antivirus or B brand or C brand antivirus software are, and you will naturally go to purchase most likely C brand because it is cost effective, but you do not know the benefits of the same. Here is the fault, that we, without knowing the benefits of, or without knowing the working of antivirus, we go in for the purchase and come into the saying what the shopkeeper has said, what the shopkeeper has said. Mostly the shopkeepers recommend those products where their profit is maximum. Here the maxim which reads as, let the buyer beware, that is, the buyer should himself be aware of the benefits of the product which he is going to buy, whether he should go in for particular type of product or other type of product. So let us now read what is written. We should look into some points while purchasing antivirus. First is effectiveness, second is real-time protection, robust scanning capabilities, regular updates and up-to-date database, system impact, compatibility, user-friendly interface, customer support, pricing and licensing, reputation and reviews, and some additional features. Though the same points are self-explanatory, we will somehow have a brief discussion about each of these points. First is effectiveness. While purchasing the antivirus software, we should take into account some of the points so that we purchase the right kind of product as per our needs. Here are some common points. First is effectiveness. The antivirus software is the product whose main purpose is to protect our computer system, mobile device or similar devices from viruses and other forms of malware. We should go in for the purchase of that antivirus software that has a proven track record of effectively dealing with viruses and malware. That is, it has the record of effectively detecting and removing various types of malicious software. Next point is real-time protection. What is the meaning of real-time? Real-time means that antivirus continuously scans the systems and the operations which are going on in your computer or mobile device, and so that he may find out any suspicious activity or malware in your computer system or device, and he may, and the antivirus software then immediately quarantines or removes that malicious software. Now we will read what is real-time protection. We should purchase the antivirus which offers us the facility of real-time protection. If we purchase some local brand of antivirus at less prices, it is quite likely that this said antivirus software may not be providing us the facility of real-time scanning. Now, what is the meaning of real-time? What is written? Real-time protection means the antivirus software actively monitors your system for the threats and provides immediate defense against them. The antivirus software continuously scans the files and programs and incoming data to detect and block any suspicious or harmful elements. Antivirus software keeps your system safe by preventing infections and you do not rely solely on manual scans or periodic updates. It means that if the antivirus software provides the facility of real-time protection, you do not have to, you need not or may not require the manual scans or periodic updates because it will go on real-time protection. However, for the purpose of better protection, you can also do manual scans. Next point is robust scanning capabilities. The antivirus software should be such which provides us robust scanning capabilities. Robust scanning capabilities means strong scanning capabilities, so that the antivirus software may detect and remove different types of malware from the computer. Next point which we should look into while purchasing the antivirus software is updates and databases. As you know that antivirus software detects the viruses on the basis of signature based detection, heuristic algorithms, behavior analysis, and so on, etc. You also know that cyber criminals are continuously busy in developing new forms of viruses and malicious softwares. If we purchase the antivirus software from the market and install it on our computer, and the company which has sold the antivirus software does not continuously update the antivirus software against the new and emerging threats, then the antivirus software which is installed in our computer will not be in a position to take care of new type of antiviruses which have been detected or for which the signature based signatures have been included in the library of signatures. It means that we should go in for the purchase of that antivirus where the company provides the automatic updates of the antivirus software, so that our antivirus software which is installed in our computer is in a position to take care of the new forms of viruses or malware which have been known to the antivirus software vendors and for which they have developed the mechanisms to combat with. Further, we should purchase that antivirus where the company maintains and has up to date malware database. It means that the company which is selling the antivirus software should be maintaining a proper record of all the viruses or malicious softwares which have been known to the companies, so that the antivirus may take necessary actions while scanning the computer systems. Next is system impact. If you purchase some local brand of antivirus software, it may be possible that it may slow down the working of your computer, because the antivirus software will scan all the files and other systems or software in your computer, and it will naturally use some of the resources of the computer system. If we purchase unbranded, it may have some effect on the working of the computer. We should go in for the purchase of that antivirus software that strikes a balance between efficient protection and minimum resource usage. That is, it provides us the maximum protection and the usage of the resources of the computer system is minimum. The antivirus software which we are going to purchase should not unduly slow down your computer or cause excessive delays. Next point is compatibility. This is one of the important points to consider while purchasing the antivirus software. Now, what is the compatibility? Each operating system which is installed in our computer has its own unique structure and requirements. And the antivirus should be compatible with the operating system of our computer. If there is no compatibility between the antivirus software and the operating system and other software on our computer, there may be malfunctioning of our computer, or the operating system and antivirus software may interfere with the working of each other and the computer system may not work properly. Let us read compatibility. What it says: ensure that the antivirus is compatible with your operating system, that is Windows, Android, Linux, etc., and other software on your computer. Each operating system has its own unique structure and requirements, and the antivirus software must be able to work effectively within that environment. That is, while going to purchase the antivirus software, we should search online or ask the shopkeeper whether it is compatible with the computer which I am having. Next is user-friendly interface. The antivirus software should have a user-friendly interface. User-friendly interface means that the software is designed to be easy to use and navigate, even for individuals who may not have any technical expertise. The antivirus software provides visual cues and notifications for security status updates and threat alerts. It may also provide tutorials to assist users in understanding various features. That is, we should see that in case of any problem while installing the antivirus, or at some another stage while we are using the antivirus, we may be feeling that there is some problem in the antivirus and it is not functioning properly. Then we should go in for the purchase of that antivirus software where the company who is developing or selling the antivirus software is providing the tutorials online, so that we can understand the various features of antivirus. And the website of the company also provides the assistance in the form of frequently asked questions, or also provides the facility of live chat, so that if there are any queries or issues which we are facing, we may get the same resolved from the company who is selling the antivirus software. Next point is customer support. This is one of the important points. We should check the availability and the quality of customer support provided by the antivirus vendor. If we purchase some unbranded or local type of antivirus software, it is quite possible that the customer service of that company will not be up to the mark, because the reputed companies always believe in maximum customer benefits so that they may maintain a long-term relationship with their customers. They have a long vision. While in case of the local brands, they try to earn maximum profit. So we should look for that antivirus software where the company is providing us the facility of email, that is email of the company, so that we may contact or write them in case of any problem which is being caused by the antivirus software which we have purchased. We should also see whether the company is providing the facility of live chat or phone support, or the facility of frequently asked questions on the website, user forms and knowledge bases. Next point is pricing and licensing. We should evaluate the pricing structure and licensing options that best suit your budget and level of protection you require. It means that firstly, we should consider what type of protection we want to have from the antivirus, because if a company such as banks or defense research organizations, they require very high level of protection, so their expectations from the antivirus software will be very high. On the other hand, being an ordinary individual, I will not be requiring that type of protection. I want the reasonable protection of our computer system from the cyber threats. Naturally, the banks and the other organizations which maintain the confidential information will be buying the best level of protection, will be expecting the higher level of protection from the antivirus software. So they will be naturally in a position or will be willing to pay the higher price. On the other hand, while I need the normal level of features in the antivirus software, so I will be ready to pay the normal price. So we should keep into point what is our budget and what are our expectations from the antivirus software. There are some antivirus softwares which are freely available online or which are installed on our computer while we purchase the new PC or laptop. But we must remember that free antivirus software may not be in a position to provide the best level of protection. We should see whether it is providing us the features which will meet our expectations. There are some other companies who sell the antivirus software. They may be asking for subscription, say 6 monthly, yearly, or 2-3 years, and so on. Sometimes the company sells the antivirus software as one-time purchase, but they have specified validity period of license. That is, though you may have purchased the antivirus software with one-time purchase, that is, say you are to pay only $200, but it will be valid for say only 10 years. After 10 years, you will not be receiving any updates from the antivirus software vendor, and if your antivirus software will not be receiving the updates on the latest threats, naturally your antivirus software will become obsolete and will not be in a position to protect your computer system from latest threats. Next is multiple device licensing. Some companies offer the same. Multiple device licensing means you pay the subscription fee in respect of many devices at a time. That is, you may say pay $500 and you get the protection of 5 computer devices for say 2-3 years. And the another pricing form is business licensing. Business licensing means where there is a big business having many branches and they want higher level of protection. This type of licensing is for them, and naturally the benefits are more, and the pricing is fixed on the basis of negotiation or the level of protection demanded by the particular business enterprise. Next is reputation and reviews. This is one of the important points. We need not to consult any person which type of antivirus software I should purchase. I should go online and search what type of reviews are there on the various online sites such as Amazon, Flipkart, eBay and other. And naturally we will have some knowledge about the quality of the antivirus software being sold by the particular organization. Now what is written? We should research the reputation of the antivirus software and the vendor. Vendor means the company who has developed or selling. We should read the reviews and testimonials from trusted sources or other users to gain insights into the software's performance, reliability, and customer satisfaction. Now these are some additional features. Some antivirus softwares which are from the reputed organizations and have some for which some extra price may be charged or the price may be higher in respect of those antivirus software which provide us the additional features. We may purchase that antivirus software on the basis of our needs, keeping in view our needs. First is firewall. If we have the firewall as a part of antivirus software, then it provides an extra layer of protection to our system. What is the function of firewall? It monitors incoming and outgoing network traffic and blocks unauthorized access attempts. Firewall complements the antivirus core malware detection and removal capabilities. It means that though the main purpose of the antivirus software is to detect and remove the viruses and other software, malicious software, firewall complements, that is, in addition to the security provided by the antivirus, firewall provides an extra layer of security to protect against viruses and other forms of malicious software. Next point is password manager. What is password manager? Some antivirus software provide the feature of password manager. What is the role of password manager? Password manager creates strong and unique passwords for our different online accounts. Though it will be creating, but we may be having say 10 online accounts and we will have to write it somewhere so that we may remember the same in course of usage. No, the password manager here also helps. It securely stores your passwords in an encrypted database. That is, you need not to remember the passwords for your all online accounts. The password manager not only creates the strong and unique passwords, but it also stores all the passwords in an encrypted database. You need to remember only one master password. The master password will grant you access to the password wallet where all other passwords are stored. That is, it will provide us relief from remembering or writing our passwords. We will need to remember only one password, master password, where all the other passwords of our accounts will be already stored. Parental controls. You might have seen that these days the televisions have the facility of parental control, whereby we may block the access of a particular gaming channel or some other channel so that our children may not view the same. This is the same facility which has been provided in the antivirus software. Though all the antivirus software will not be providing this facility, some of the antivirus software will provide the facility of parental control so that their children may not see or have access to the, say, gaming websites or some other websites which have inappropriate content, or they may not this facility, that is other facility which is provided by the parental control feature, is that you want that your child has the access to your to the computer device or to the internet only for few hours, that is say 3 hours. You may fix the time limit, or you want that your child may not go on working on computer late at night. You may restrict that time period, that it computer or your will not open or the internet will not work on the particular device for say during the night. That is, these types of facilities are provided by the antivirus software in the form of parental control. Let us see what is written. Some antivirus software offer parental control features. It means that it includes tools and functionaries to help parents or guardians monitor and control their children's online activities. Parental control feature allows you to block or filter access to specific websites or categories of websites. That is, you do not want that your child visits the particular or specific websites, you can block the same. Application control. You can also control the various applications. Time management. That is, the antivirus software will also send the notification for how much time the device was used or the internet was used. Restricting access during certain hours. Setting time limits for device usage and internet use access. That is, you may also restrict that your child will have the access to the device and the internet for say during 2-3 hours during the whole day. Next is activity monitoring. You can also find out which websites your child has visited, which applications he has used, what type of queries he has made on various search engines, and last but not the least, peace of mind. You have the peace of mind that you are in a position to control the online activities of the child. Next point is secure browsing. Some antivirus software offer the feature of secure browsing. It adds an extra layer of protection while you browse on the internet. It helps you to avoid malicious websites, harmful downloads, and phishing attempts. Secure browsing feature may include ad blockers and prevent websites from tracking your online activities. It may be possible that when you visit a particular site, the site may be some malicious, and it will act in such a way that it will install some type of malicious software in your computer, and all the online activities will be get reported to that website by the malicious software which has been installed in your computer by that malicious website. Here the role of secure browsing feature of antivirus software comes. It prevents websites from tracking your online activities. Some antivirus software even assign reputation ratings to the websites based on their safety and trustworthiness. That is, this type of website is safe and you may visit the same. Such type of rating may be given by some antivirus softwares. Next point is, by considering all the points which we have discussed, you can make an informed decision and select an antivirus software that provides effective protection for your computer and suits your specific requirements. We may add that we have already uploaded 4 courses on cybersecurity. That is, cybersecurity is a broad concept. 18 crucial cybersecurity tips, 7 consequences of cyber attacks, cybersecurity myths, emerging trends and technology in cybersecurity. By going through these courses, you will have a view of that we should behave in the proper manner while utilizing our computer system online, so that we may not fall victim to the malicious activities of the cyber criminals. Now the topic before us is future challenges for antivirus software. The antivirus software will continue to face numerous challenges in future because cyber threats and technology are always changing and getting better. Now we will discuss some of the future challenges for antivirus software. First is artificial intelligence and machine learning based malware. There are new technologies which are coming into existence or being developed. And one of those is artificial intelligence and machine learning. More and more progress or advancement is being made in artificial intelligence and machine learning. On one side, the antivirus software vendors are making use of artificial intelligence and machine learning so that they may provide maximum protection by way of antivirus software. On the other hand, the cyber criminals are always busy round the clock in developing new and new forms of viruses and malicious softwares. They are taking the help of artificial and intelligence and machine learning so that they can develop sophisticated and complex forms of viruses. So, when the cyber criminals are making use of artificial intelligence and machine learning, it is going to be difficult for the antivirus software vendors to deal with such type of new forms of viruses in future with the help of their antivirus software. Next point is cloud-based threats. You may be in the knowledge that most of the persons are having CCTV cameras installed in their houses and business organizations. There are different forms of the same. Some are having storage by the way of DVR, and in other cases, the CCTV camera has some minor chip in it where all the information is stored. But the latest form is that You need not to store whatever the camera is looking. You need not to store the same in DVR or in the chip form. All the information of the CCTV camera will be stored in the cloud. That is, the company which is selling the CCTV camera may be providing the facility of cloud-based storage. All the information from the CCTV camera will be stored in the server of the company which is selling the particular brand of CCTV camera, so that the thieves may not have the access to the DVR, or they may not remove the chip from the camera. So such type of cloud-based storage is happening all over in various fields. Most of the companies are using cloud-based storage so as to provide the storage of their personal information, business related information. But here the cyber criminals are again very clever, and they may use latest technologies to get the access, to get unauthorized access to the data stored in the cloud servers, or they may also launch denial of service attack on the cloud-based servers. So let us read cloud-based threats. Cloud computing offers numerous benefits. That is, the organizations can store their data and run programs in remote servers provided by cloud service providers. But it also introduces new security challenges as more and more organizations adopt cloud-based services. Antivirus software will need to provide robust protection, that is the strong protection against cloud-based threats such as data breaches, unauthorized access, or theft of sensitive data stored in the cloud, cloud-based denial of service attacks, etc. Next is advanced persistent threats. These are the threats where the target is some particular organization or individuals, and in these type of threats the cyber criminals make use of sophisticated or latest forms of viruses and malicious softwares. In this type of cyber attacks, the cyber criminals may use zero day or polymorphic or fileless malware. These are very highly sophisticated, and the traditional antivirus software will not be in a position to detect the advanced persistent threats. So it is going to be very challenging for the antivirus software to detect the advanced persistent threats. Next is IoT security. As the number of mobile and other connected devices is increasing in recent years, it has also increased the surface area for the cyber criminals to launch their cyber attacks. So the antivirus software will have to adapt and provide effective security solutions for mobile and IoT devices. Multiple layers of cybersecurity include antivirus, anti-malware, firewall, intrusion detection and prevention system, filtering solutions for email and web content, keeping software up to date, educating users about cybersecurity best practices, regularly backing up critical data, network segmentation, etc. It means that it does not mean that we install antivirus software on our computer and we go to sleep so far as the working of the computer system is concerned. And we go on opening any email, any link, and do whatever activity we want to do on our computer. We visit any website. No, this should not be done. Antivirus does not provide us the foolproof security so far as these cyber attacks are concerned, because the cyber criminals are always busy in developing new and new forms of viruses and malicious software, and it will take time for any antivirus software vendor to develop the patch for the new form of the virus. In addition to antivirus software, we have to take care of other cybersecurity steps which we have mentioned here. Now the topic before us is real world case studies and examples to demonstrate the importance of antivirus software. In our earlier course, we had learned that antivirus software is a software which provides us protection against viruses and other forms of malicious software. Antivirus software gives us or ensures the normal functioning of our computer system, and it prevents the unauthorized access of our personal and business data by the cyber criminals. And above all, the antivirus software gives us peace of mind. And we have also learned about the various other benefits of antivirus software. Now, here we will learn about the real world case studies and examples which tell us about the importance of antivirus software. First of all, we will give the real example of ourselves regarding the importance of antivirus software. We are having antivirus software installed on our computer system. We will not name that company because this is not a sponsored program. One day we received an email in the name of some Russian company stating that your educational courses are good and we want some sort of partnership to advertise products, and the email claimed that the company will pay us $100 per course. We were very excited about the offer. We sent them email and asked for them what we will have to do. They sent us an attachment and asked us to open the same and sign the same. On receipt of the email in reply from that side, we tried to open the same many times, but we were unable to open the same. Then we contacted our web developer in Cochin and asked them why the email attachment was not opening. We also contacted one of our friends in USA as to why the email attachment was not opening when we are getting a very good offer from some Russian company. We got reply from both our friends, first in Cochin and the other in USA, that this is a form of cyber attack or phishing attack. Do not try to open the particular email because the attachment which has been sent to you is some form of virus or malicious software, and if you try again and again to open the same, the malicious software will get installed into your computer and it may cause some form of destruction or damage to your computer system or cause some other malicious activities. They also advise us that we should run thorough scan of our computer system, which ran into many hours. We did that, and the whole scanning of our computer system lasted for many hours. They advise us that each of the mobile device or all the PC or laptop should be scanned totally with the branded antivirus software. We did that. So this is the example of role of the antivirus software which protected our computer system and we were unable to open the same. Why? Because the antivirus software which was installed in our PC or laptop did not allow the opening of the email attachment because it was having some form of malicious software. So here lies the importance of purchasing and installing a branded or reputed antivirus software. Now we will read the importance of antivirus software by way of real world examples which has happened in the incidents which have happened in all over the world somewhere in the past. Now first is Stuxnet worm. It was a highly advanced computer worm that targeted industrial control systems in the year 2010. It is stated that the main of this worm was to sabotage the Iran's nuclear program. It is also stated that two powerful companies, two powerful nations of the world were behind the development of this worm. It was likely developed by a nation state with significant resources. Now here it is written that one state was involved. In other books it is also written that two nations were involved in it. The complexity of this Stuxnet highlighted the need for robust cybersecurity measures, including the use of antivirus software to protect against advanced threats. It means that this Stuxnet worm was a very complex nature of malicious software. Its nature highlighted the need that strong cybersecurity measures should be taken to protect against advanced threats. It has been seen that many times that some state nation, that is the some particular country, may be having some sort of enmity or wants to maintain supremacy over other nations, and it may get involved in launching cyber attack on the important organizations of the other country. Next point is WannaCry ransomware attack. It was a ransomware attack that hit lakhs of computers across 150 countries in 2017. This attack adversely affected the working of one of the group of hospitals in England and Scotland, where it affected about 70,000 computers, refrigerators, and other operation theater devices of that group of hospitals. And financial loss was enormous, which was caused by this ransomware attack. Organizations with up-to-date antivirus software were protected from the attack. On the other hand, those companies which were not having proper antivirus software installed on their computer fell victim to the ransomware. And this ransomware attack encrypted their files and demanded a ransom in Bitcoin for their release. Next is Mirai botnet. What is the meaning of botnet? It is just like an army which is spread all over the world. We will give you just like an example. Suppose these are different countries and you are having your army persons in different countries, and all of the your army personnel which are located in different parts of the country will have to target one particular server or particular organization. Why? While sitting at that point. So what is this botnet? That these are the computers or other forms of devices which are located in different locations across the globe, and the cyber criminals will control be having control over that devices, and they will instruct those devices to launch some form of denial of service attack on some particular website or particular organization, so that that server or organization may not provide online access to the customers. So we will read Mirai botnet discovered in 2016 infected a large number of Internet of Things devices such as IP cameras, routers, DVRs, and used them to launch distributed denial of service attacks. It means that the cyber criminals got the control or of these type of connected devices and use them to launch the cyber attack or denial of service attack. Mirai exploited weak passwords and unpatched weaknesses in the IoT devices to recruit them into a botnet army. As already explained, botnet army means army of infected online devices so that they may be used to launch cyber attack on some organization. Antivirus software which is having the capabilities of network monitoring helped detect and block the malware responsible for infecting IoT devices, preventing them from becoming part of the botnet. That is, those organizations which were having the antivirus software with network monitoring capabilities were able to protect their devices from this attack. This case shows the importance of antivirus in securing not only traditional computers but also the connected devices in the IoT ecosystem. Next is NotPetya cyber attack 2017. This cyber attack targeted many organizations worldwide. Mainly it targeted Ukraine. This cyber attack used a modified version of Petya ransomware. Companies who were having robust antivirus solutions were able to detect and block the malware, and their systems were protected, data was protected. But on the other hand, the organizations which were not having up-to-date antivirus software were severely affected by this cyber attack, and they suffered huge financial losses due to this cyber attack. Next point is Emotet botnet. Emotet botnet was one of the most prevalent and dangerous banking trojans. It was responsible for widespread financial fraud and data theft. It emerged in 2014 because of the huge financial losses being suffered by the organizations world over. In January 2021, an international effort was made in which many international organizations, law enforcement agencies, and cybersecurity companies came together, collaborated with each other so that they may dismantle the botnet's command and control servers. It means that this Emotet botnet thou emerged in 2014, but because it was causing huge financial losses or causing much disruption in the working of the organizations world over, many law enforcement agencies and cybersecurity companies came together so that they can deal with this banking trojan. Antivirus software, which was having the facility of email scanning and malware detection, were very helpful in detecting and blocking Emotet malware. And the antivirus software with the relevant features were able to protect large number of individuals and organizations from financial and reputational damage. This case shows that antivirus plays a key role in protecting us from cyber attacks. This case also shows that there is importance of international collaboration while we are to deal with latest cybersecurity threats. The real world case studies and examples demonstrate how antivirus plays an important role in preventing, detecting, and mitigating cyber threats from ransomware to botnets and advanced persistent threats. Now, the topic before us is legal considerations in antivirus software usage. First is licensing. In simple words, it means that we should purchase original antivirus software from the market and we should not use unauthorized copies of the software, or we can also purchase original antivirus software online. What is written? It is important to ensure that you have a legitimate license to use the antivirus software. Using pirated or unauthorized copies of the software is illegal and can lead to legal consequences. Second point is intellectual property. Antivirus software is protected by intellectual property laws, including copyright and trademark laws. Users must respect the software vendor's intellectual property rights and not engage in activities that infringe upon those rights, such as unauthorized copying, distribution, or modification of the software. It means that the companies who are developing or selling the antivirus software might have invested millions or $1 billion to develop the patches or developing the antivirus software. If an ordinary person goes on using pirated copies of the antivirus software or starts selling unauthorized copies of the antivirus software or makes some changes in the antivirus software and sells the same in its own name, then the companies who have invested billions of dollars in their work will suffer a huge loss. So, the users should not indulge in unauthorized copying, distribution, or modification of the software. Next is privacy laws. Antivirus software often handles sensitive information which is stored in the files. It is important that antivirus software users as well as the providers to be aware of the privacy laws and regulations that apply to their jurisdiction. It means that privacy laws and rules and regulations laws may differ from country to country, and the users as well as the sellers of the antivirus software must be aware of the those laws and regulations which are applicable to their territory. The examples of privacy laws are General Data Protection Regulation in the European Union or California Consumer Privacy Act in the United States. Privacy laws, what they say? Privacy law often require that the organizations should implement security measures to protect personal data from unauthorized access, loss, or destruction. We can understand the same with the help of example. Suppose there is an hospital, a large number of patients suffering from different diseases are admitted in it. Here, the privacy law demands that the organizations should adopt appropriate security measures so that the personal data in respect of each and every patient is not disclosed, or no one is in a position to have unauthorized access to those private data of the patients. Users should ensure that the antivirus software provider implements strong security control to safeguard the collected data. It means that antivirus software should have the capability to protect the data stored in the computer systems from unauthorized access by the cyber criminals. Next is consumer protection laws. Users have their rights as consumers, and antivirus software vendors must adhere to consumer protection laws. Antivirus vendors must provide accurate and truthful information about their antivirus software, what it can do, what it cannot do. Further, the antivirus software vendor should also offer proper customer support, as well as it should properly handle the complaints of the customers, as well as it should also make the refund to the customers in case of the genuine problems of the customers. Next is cybersecurity laws and regulations. Depending upon the jurisdiction, there may be cyber security laws and regulations that govern the use of antivirus software and the protection of computer systems and data. Users must comply with cybersecurity laws and regulations and should take appropriate steps to safeguard their systems and networks. It is important to note that legal landscape surrounding the antivirus software can change between jurisdictions. It is advisable to consult legal professionals or experts who specialize in cybersecurity and software licensing to ensure compliance with relevant laws and regulations. Now, the topic before us is ethical considerations related to antivirus software. First is user consent. Obtain proper consent from individuals before installing antivirus software on their devices. This is particularly important in the case of shared environments or workplaces where privacy expectations may differ. Next is transparency. Antivirus software vendors should provide clear information to the users. That is, the vendor should clearly tell the buyer how the antivirus software works, what it can do, what it cannot do, and what will be the impact of the antivirus software on the performance of the computer system. It should clearly tell the customer. This is the transparency. Next point is false positives. As already told, antivirus software sometimes generate false positive results. It means that there may not be any malicious software present in a file, but that file may be resembling in some form with some malicious software or some virus. It may have some resemblance in codes or behavior or some, but in that case, antivirus software will raise the red flag and will regard that file as malicious. It may happen sometime. It is important for the software providers to minimize false positive through continuous improvements and feedback loops. It means that antivirus software should continuously take steps to ensure that the chances of false positives are reduced. Next point is responsible weakness disclosure. It may happen that sometime the user discovers a weakness in the antivirus software which is installed on the computer system. Now, it is the responsibility of the user to follow responsible disclosure practice. That is, the user should promptly report about this weakness of the antivirus software to the antivirus software vendor and allow the vendor a reasonable time so that it can address and fix the weakness before publicly disclosing it. That is, if the user of the antivirus software finds some weakness in the antivirus software, then instead of publicly disclosing it, it should first inform the antivirus software vendor so that it can take appropriate steps to reduce or to remove that weakness. Responsible disclosure helps to protect users and ensures the software vendors have the opportunity to address security flaws effectively. It means that if instead of telling the software vendor, if we speak about the weakness of the antivirus software in public, it will solve no purpose. But if we directly tell the antivirus software vendor immediately about the weakness in the antivirus software, the antivirus vendor company will immediately start work on removing that weakness so that that weakness is immediately removed, and it will ultimately also help the user of the antivirus software as the weakness will be removed. Then avoiding unethical practices. Using antivirus software to intentionally create, distribute, or deploy malware is illegal in most jurisdictions. It means that suppose we are having an antivirus software, we make unauthorized copy of the same, and we install a virus or malicious software in the antivirus software itself and distribute the copies of the same in the market, so that when the people will install antivirus software on their computer, the malicious software hidden in the antivirus software will do its malicious activity and will cause wide scale destruction of the computer system or deletion of data. So we should not do or engage in unethical or illegal activities such as hacking or unauthorized access. The antivirus software should be used responsibly, because the main purpose of the antivirus software is to protect the systems as well as the data without compromising the privacy or security of others. Collaboration and knowledge sharing. Ethical considerations also require that we should collaborate with each other so that we can effectively protect our computers. Ethical considerations also involve fostering collaboration and knowledge sharing within the antivirus software community. Sharing information about emerging threats, weaknesses, and mitigation techniques contributes to the collective effort in maintaining robust security for all users. Next is system performance. Antivirus software can consume significant system resources, and it can potentially slow down the computer system's performance. Antivirus software should strike a balance between the strong protection and minimizing the impact on system performance. It means that antivirus software vendors should ensure that on one side the antivirus software provides maximum protection, and on the other side it has the minimum impact on the working of the computer system. Ethical considerations require that the antivirus software operates efficiently without unduly slowing down or disrupting the user's device. It is important for antivirus software providers and users to prioritize ethical practices to build trust, protect user privacy, and maintain the integrity of the security ecosystem. Now, the topic before us is emerging trends in antivirus. First is machine learning and artificial intelligence. As the cyber criminals are making use of the latest technologies to develop new versions of viruses and malicious softwares, the antivirus software is adopting machine learning and artificial intelligence techniques to enhance threat detection. These technologies can analyze large volume of data and identify patterns and anomalies that may indicate the presence of malware or malicious activities. It means that the latest technologies such as machine learning and artificial intelligence help the antivirus software in detecting new forms of viruses and malicious softwares. Next is behavior analysis. Antivirus solutions are utilizing behavior analysis to find out how programs and files behave so that they can identify suspicious activities which will indicate the presence of malware. Next is cloud-based antivirus. Antivirus solutions are using cloud computing for faster and efficient threat analysis. In the case of cloud-based antivirus solutions, if any suspicious file is detected by the antivirus software which is installed in our computer system, the information about the said suspicious file is sent to the cloud-based server, that is the server of the vendor, and the analysis of the suspicious file is done there. Now, antivirus is also making use of cloud-based scanning. Cloud-based antivirus solutions use the power of remote servers to offload resource-intensive tasks such as scanning and analysis. The servers, that is the cloud servers, use machine learning, artificial intelligence, and big data analytics to identify previously unseen or zero-day threats. This antivirus combines the facilities of real-time updates and advanced detection capabilities. Next point is zero-day threat protection. As the cyber criminals are always busy in developing new and new forms of viruses, there may be some viruses which are of very recent origin and for which the patches have not been developed by the antivirus software vendors. So, the zero-day threats are the previously unknown weaknesses or exploits that attackers can use before the software vendors can patch them. Antivirus solutions are focusing on developing techniques and technologies to detect and mitigate zero-day threats through proactive monitoring, behavior analysis, and threat intelligence. Next is Internet of Things security. As the number of connected devices is increasing world over, antivirus solutions are adapting to protect IoT devices from malware, unauthorized access, and potential exploitation. Next is ransomware mitigation. Ransomware attacks have become more sophisticated and prevalent because the cyber criminals are using new versions of viruses and malware. Antivirus solutions are incorporating ransomware detection and mitigation mechanisms to prevent file encryption and data loss. It means that as the ransomware attacks are increasing world over, in which the new forms of viruses and malicious softwares are being used by the cyber criminals to get ransomware from the targeted individuals as well as the organizations, The antivirus software vendors are gearing up to meet up the challenge being put forth by the ransomware attacks. Next is enhanced privacy protection. Antivirus software providers are prioritizing user privacy by including features such as blocking, tracking technologies, encrypting sensitive data, and safeguarding against unauthorized access. It means that sometimes it may happen that we may visit some malicious website, and that malicious website downloads some malicious software on our computer system. We do not know. When we use the internet, it may be possible that the malicious software which has been got installed by the malicious website on our computer, it will transmit our personal as well as confidential business data to that malicious website. So the antivirus software may include features such as blocking, tracking technologies, so that the website may not track what we are doing, or it may not get access to our data which is there in our computer system. Threat intelligence and information sharing. Antivirus companies are actively collaborating and sharing threat intelligence to improve threat detection capabilities. By pooling data on emerging threats, they can collectively respond more effectively to new and evolving malware strains. It is important to note that the field of antivirus software is constantly evolving, and it is very important to stay updated on the most recent developments and trends. Now we will like to conclude this course. While purchasing antivirus software, we should consider many important points such as effectiveness, real-time protection, scanning capabilities, compatibility, user-friendly interface, pricing of the antivirus, and reviews as well as the reputation of the antivirus software vendor. Password manager helps us in creating strong and unique passwords. It also securely stores our passwords in an encrypted database. Antivirus software will continue to face challenges in future as the cyber criminals are using the latest technologies to develop the new versions of viruses and malware. We should not indulge in unauthorized copying, distribution, or modification of antivirus software. Antivirus vendor must provide accurate information about the capabilities as well as the weaknesses of the antivirus software. Antivirus software is adopting latest technologies so that it can enhance its threat detection capabilities.